Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Pringle here. I hope you're doing well. I miss you guys. I'm standing here by the Caldecott bulletin board. As you may recall, we were building the Caldecott bulletin board during the school year, and we were designing it to be a field trip in which you could come visit and learn all about the books. So we're going to do it remotely. This is what the Caldecott medal looks like. This is given out to the most distinguished picture book every year. It's given to the artists for their illustrations. And the medal is named after Randolph Caldecott. This is one of his most famous books called The Diverting History of John Gilpin. And people back a long time ago loved his art, and they loved how the animals showed movement. And this was a special award. This was the 75th anniversary of the Caldecott that was given out in 2013. But we're going to walk along the bulletin board, and I'm going to show you some books that you might have an interest in. Possibly you could order them from Amazon. Maybe you have them in your home library. So we're going to start all the way on the end, and I'm just kind of throwing out some books I think you guys might like. Olivia. This was a 2001 honoree. This book, so whenever there's a Caldecott, there's one medal book, and then there can be 3 to 5 honorees. I think you guys would really like Olivia. I bet a lot of you have the book Click Clack Moo at home. These are about cows who type a letter to their farmer. This is a darling book. This is called Me, Jane. This is about Jane Goodall, who was a scientist who studied gorillas, and this is a story about her childhood. Oh gosh, I bet you guys might like Barkus. This is about a family who gets a little puppy, and he has to come home and live with a cat that's not so keen on him. This book was written in 1939. Let's see here. I'm trying to find, I bet you guys might like Big Cat, Little Cat by Alicia Cooper. This is a sweet story. Oh, this is a 1945 book called In the Forest about a little boy and a lion and some elephants. I got to get back over here to this book. This is one of Mrs. Pringle's favorite books. This is called Mr. Rabbit and the Lovely Present. And the pictures, the illustrations are by Maurice Sendak. He's the author who wrote The Wild Things, Where the Wild Things Are. Oh, gosh, you guys have to read this. I bet you have this in your home collection. This is called The Snowy Day. This book has been checked out of the New York Public Library more than any other book. Okay, let's walk down and look at some of the other books. I'm going to do the top, and then we'll come back to the middle. Sylvester and the Magic Pebble, 1970. One of my absolute favorite books. Oh, this is a good one. All books by Leo Leone are so sweet. They always teach a nice message. This is 1970, Alexander and the Wind-Up Mouse. And Leo Leone's written a lot of books. You could just do a search for his books and read all of them, and you could learn about friendship and kindness. Let's see. Here's a good winter book, White Snow, Bright Snow. That was written in 1948. Oh, let's see here. This might be something you guys like, Marshmallow. This is by Claire Turley Newberry. She actually wrote Barkus that we talked about, the dog who was going to meet his new family members that have a cat. And this is about a bunny who's going to live with a family who has a cat. Let me see what else. Oh, you guys might like Waiting by Kevin Hinkes. This is a really sweet story. Here's another book by Claire Newberry, April's Kittens. She's really famous for drawing kittens. I think you guys might like that. This is a nice book to celebrate Earth Day, Green. This is a good book you guys could read very easily too. It shows all the ways that green can show up in our lives. This is a cute, fun story, and you can draw spring and pond and frogs, raindrop splash. And let me see what else, you guys. A Chair for My Mother. This is really a sweet book. This is about a family, and their home actually catches on fire, and they have to go live with some relatives, and the mother has to get extra jobs to help, pay for their new furniture and their new home. And so this is all about saving money for a chair for the mother. Here's another dog story, The Stray Dog. You guys might like that. And this is a sweet book. This is Cinderella by Marcia Brown. And this is Marcia right here. This is the illustrator and author. And Marcia is very famous because she won the Caldecott 3 times. She won for Once a Mouse, Shadow, and Cinderella. Let's go back and look at the actual bulletin board right now. We'll just pick a couple more that you guys might like. Oh gosh, here's Drummer Hoff. This is a really, really good book for some kindergartners and first graders to practice reading. And this was by Ed Emberley and his wife, and you guys might know Ed Emberley. He's the one who does all of the drawing books. Let's see what else I want to show you guys. Hello Lighthouse. This is a beautiful, beautiful book, beautiful art. And of course you guys know Brian Lees for The Rough Patch, and he has a lot of other books that you guys may like. This is a sweet book. This one in 2019, an honor book, A Big Mooncake for Little Star. It's about a family tradition of making mooncakes. Very sweet, especially if your family has some really nice traditions about making food. You may like this story. And let's see. Oh, this is I love Madeline. It's hard to believe this book was written in 1940. It seems so modern, and if you've ever been to Paris and you open up the book, it'll just bring you to tears to see all of the landmarks of Paris. And then we're going to end with The Ageless Story. This book was written in the 40s, and this book is about the birth of Jesus, and it goes on through his childhood and tells about Mary. This is a very sweet book. I hope you guys enjoyed our presentation, and you've got lots to think about and lots of reading to do. Have a great day. Bye-bye.